For a large portion of my life, well, for my entire life, I've had it for, since I was born. I've had anger issues. And it used to get really bad. Like concerningly bad. But now that I'm medicated, it's not as bad. I've been medicated for about I want to say about 8 years now. Eight, yeah, like 8 to 7 years. I've been medicated. Um, for my ADHD and anger issues and stuff. And yeah, I mean, having anger issues really sucks because it kind of, especially as you get older, I guess. But now that I'm older and matured a lot more, my anger issues ain't as bad, especially when I'm actually on my medication. Um, because when I'm off my medication, it's kind of harder for me to, really think straight before I do something, so I kind of, I'm more impulsive when I'm off my medication. Um, but I'm not that bad nowadays, which is really good. Like when I'm off my medication, I'm just more annoying. I kind of just vocal stim a lot more, I guess. And yeah, I mean, yeah, like my anger issues have been bad my entire life. Like when I was younger, I was always getting in fights and, you know, getting in trouble at school and hitting teachers, hitting kids, whatever. Like I was a really bad kid when I was younger, but mainly because I was misunderstood. Um, because I had undiagnosed autism when I was younger. I didn't get diagnosed with autism until I was 15 years old. Took them a long ass time for them to diagnose me, and that like really upset my mother and stuff like that. And yeah, like now that I'm diagnosed with autism and stuff like that, like it's a bit more understandable. But yeah, it sucks that like throughout my entire childhood, I just like was so troubled, like literally when I was in fourth grade, like one of my friends at the time, well, still friends now, like, but like basically best friends back then, but not really best friends now. We're just kind of friends because we don't really talk that much. I I was mad one day and just was flipping out, and then I just threw a chair and I happened to hit her in the head in like grade four, and it really sucks. And I felt really bad afterwards. Um, but yeah, but we're chill about it now. Like we make jokes about it and stuff these days. We kind of just joke about it now. So yeah, but like I don't know, like my anger issues used to be so bad. Like up until like kind of high school was how like was my anger issues were pretty bad. Like when I got into high school, they gotten a lot better and stuff, and I can control myself a lot better, which is good. Um, and now I don't really get as angry. I kind of just let I just kind of just let things happen. I don't really try to give a reaction to anything or anyone really. Um, so yeah, cause like when I was younger, I was just getting in fights all the time and stuff like that. But like now, like I got in a fight like grade nine and didn't even like defend myself. Not because like, I didn't know how to, but because I just knew that like I couldn't let my anger get the best of me. Um I just knew I couldn't let my anger get the best of me. So I just kept myself in control of my emotions just so I didn't get in trouble. Because I knew if I defended myself, I could have probably done it too badly and hurt the other person. So, and I didn't get in trouble at all. They got suspended and stuff for like 2 weeks. Um, and yeah, and that person, me and that person have been had issues since, which is good. And we actually cleared our drama actually this year in like April. Um, I still don't like him. Obviously, fuck, I would never not like him. I don't hate him. I just don't like him. Um, and yeah, so now, like, these days, like, sure, I'll get angry at, like, the game or whatever, but I never get angry at a person. Um, like, sure, when I'm playing the game and I'm messed up or something, I'll rage, but, like, my anger issues ain't as bad where I get angry at a person, you know? Like, now I kinda just get angry at the game or whatever. Um, and yeah, like, I was constantly getting sent to the principal's office, like, I went to 3 different anger programs when I was younger, at 3 different schools. That's how bad my anger used to be. Um, yeah, and that was up until, like, grade 6, I think. Grade 6 is when, I went back to just normal school properly, like, I didn't go to a anger program for a while. Um, and yeah, which is good, which is great. Um, and yeah, like, I haven't gotten suspended or whatever. Um, like, I've gotten expelled from school, but that's a different topic. I'll talk about that in a different video. That wasn't because of anger or whatever. Stupid decision. I'll talk about in another video. And yeah, I'm just glad that I can keep control of my anger and all that. And yeah, like, man, like, it was just so bad, man. When I was younger, I was just a kid in the park flipping out over the stupidest shit or whatever. Flipping out, crying, causing fights with everyone in the park, whatever. Like, it was so bad. Like, God. And now, like, half of the people I used to fight with are, like, chill with me now. Like, we're all homies or whatever. Like, that's just what happens when you're a kid, I guess. Um, and yeah, like, I never let my anger get the best of me ever. Now, I like try to keep it in control, and usually it works. Like, especially when it comes to people, like, I try not to get angry at all at people, especially people I love and care about. Like, yeah, like, I just never let anyone get under my skin. And like, if someone's talking shit to me or whatever, I just choose to ignore them. And it works. Like, I never blow up ever. Like, I haven't blown up in years. Actually, I haven't blown up in a year, actually, to be exact. Um, which is great. Honestly, I'm so glad about that. And I'm so glad I'm able to control my anger better. Like, what I can explain it is that, like, I'm like Kratos from God of War. That's how I can explain it. And yeah, it's nice to have control over my emotions, because if you don't get a control of your emotions, you're gonna get in serious trouble, and your life is not gonna be great because you might end up behind bars. Um, and yeah, the last time I blown up was like a year ago, and that was on my brother because he was drunk, and I was really mad at him because he was being a dick to my mom. So I beat his ass. Like, literally, me and him got in a fight, and I beat him up, and he couldn't hit me obviously because I'm a minor. Because I was 16 at the time. So yeah, wasn't the best time. And then I ended up leaving the house, and I went to my sister-in-law's for a night. And now me and my brother, we joke about it now and stuff like that. Like, we pull each other's leg about it. We're like, oh, round two, buddy. So yeah, it's just like an inside joke now. Um, and yeah, like, I should never let my anger get the best of me anymore, like, ever. Like, it's gotten the best of me way too much in my life, and I'm glad that my anger doesn't spill out anymore, and I have better control of it. Especially towards people and like friends and stuff, family, loved ones, whatever. Like, I'm very glad about that. Cause yeah, I used to be a dickhead when I was younger. Um, Mainly because of my anger. And like, just yeah, like, constantly getting kicked out of school, like, not kicked out of school, but being like sent home from school, whatnot. Like, grade 8, like, I've gotten in a few fights or whatever. Even with like best friends, because I was just mad, and then they just ticked me off, and I just charged at them. Stupid as hell, man. I'm so glad I'm not like that anymore. Um, 'Cause if I was still like that, who knows where I'd be. I'd definitely not be in grade 12. I'd probably still be in grade 10. um, so yeah, like you should never let your anger get the best of you. You should always keep control of your anger and make sure you never blow up, especially on your loved ones. And make sure you treat everyone with kindness, love, and respect. Even if they don't respect you or whatever, like who cares? Don't let them get the better of you. Um don't let them get a reaction from you because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for a reaction. And trust me, I know that better than anyone. As a person that rage baits people, as jokes nowadays with friends or used to be rage baited, it's not fun. So just don't let people get the best of you. Because then, if you do, then you're kind of setting yourself up for failure in life. So you got to get a grip of your emotions and control it. Trust me, I've been there, done that, and it sucks. It was so bad to the point where one time in public school or whatever, one of the anger programs I was at, I was literally driven home by a police officer. I showed up to my house in a police car. Yeah, like that's how bad I used to be. Like they would literally have to restrain me 24/7. Like the teachers, even my mother's had to restrain me a few times when I was younger. Um, like teachers had to restrain me, which is I don't think they could do that anymore, to my knowledge. Or maybe it's just the anger program thing where like the anger program teachers can, but I don't know about that these days because I'm not in an anger program. But yeah, like just make sure you keep control of yourself because like it's not fun going in and out of anger programs. It's not a good look either for your future. Uh, because when you're freaking uh when you're 12 and older, that's when you can actually be charged, and like that's when you really need to get control of your emotions because you could just if you hurt someone, get in a fight, whatever, they could charge you. You can be charged, like legally charged, and arrested or whatever. Um, so yeah, that's like when you really need to get a grip on life when you're like 12, 13 years old, 14, whatever. Um, you just make sure you keep control of your emotions at all times. Just don't let people get the best of you. Because trust me, I've been there, done that, and it's not fun. So you make sure you always, no matter what, keep to yourself, keep your hands to yourself, whatnot, and just live life. And try not to blow up and stuff. And yeah, honestly, man, just keep control of your emotions. Um, Honestly, nowadays, instead of getting angry, I just cry instead, which is a lot better. I prefer crying than, breaking stuff or hitting stuff or whatever. Um, so if you have to cry, cry. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a lot better than, getting a freaking criminal charge, you know? Especially when you're in high school or maybe when you're adult too, especially when you're adult. So, yeah, you don't want to be like me where you're in and out of anger programs. Trust me. Now, like, I'm known as like a really nice kid, really sweet, really kind, whatnot. Now, back then I was known as a little shithead, throwing shit, throwing hissy fits, whatever, doing just a bunch of bad stuff. But now, like, I'm known for my kindness and everything else. So make sure you treat people with kindness, no matter what, even if they're assholes to you. Who cares? Because they'll get more, because they'll just get more angry when you're more kind to them. Because they're like, what the hell? You're supposed to be getting mad at me when I'm mad at you, right? So confuse them. So yeah, that's all I got to say. Have a good one.